Now it's the case of he said, she said. Now she said David have several seats. David is actually in the press talking about Tamar, and it's not looking good. He's looking like a clout chaser. But Tamar is actually standing up and defending herself. And David's not looking so good. So we're going to talk about it. But first, if you could be so kind, please like and subscribe and hit that bell for me and get that notification for our next video. So everybody was right. They said bad things about David, allegedly. And they started noticing that he was trying to be in the limelight. He wanted to be in the forefront. He didn't want to be in the background anymore because he thought he was going to be the next star. He was worried about how things looked, how he looked to the public instead of how she looked to the public. Let me explain. Now, to back up everybody's theory, I did go over to David's channel and I did see something that looked a little bit thirsty to me. Now, allegedly, David's background is in finance, right? So why on his financial channel is he posting avoiding the devastating financial impact of a divorce? That has nothing to do with the stock market. That's his deal, right? So why is he telling his followers about his personal life? Not only does he go on his financial channel talking about his personal life, he goes on to try to embarrass Tamar to the utmost. The utmost. And I'm like, he goes on and tells the world how much he loves her, tries to cover his own behind, but tries to embarrass her all at the same time. I think this guy tried to set her up. Now, this is my own opinion. I think he tried to set her up. Do I think she actually tried to hurt herself? No, not after watching him and his antics. No, I don't. After watching how he tried to maneuver the situation and cover his behind, do I believe he could have lied about everything? Yes, I do, because this actually happened to me. Some of the Hollywood people, you would think, okay, they just want Tamar to act and they just want her to work for them. So they're going to say anything to get her to stay there. And you're like, oh my God, they're evil Hollywood people. But in actuality, I think that David is the culprit for real in this situation, and he's the manipulator, and she needs to get away from him because he actually said a lot of stuff that's kind of personal. And if this is true about Tay, then loves you, truly loves you, would never want the public to know that. That would be a family secret or an issue that is only discussed behind closed doors. But thank God she's speaking up for herself and she's telling her own story, that it's not true what he's putting out, and she's actually backing it up. After Tamar witnessed herself that she felt it was disgusting what he did and said, she also said that he was a clout chaser on her page and announced it to the world, and it was disgusting. So David's still going to be boring as David, but Tamar is out here living her best life. She's happy, she's healthy, and she's not insane as he's trying to portray her. She's still beautiful, she's still out here popping in these streets, and she is out here making her music and making her money. And she's not worried about David, as you can see. She did publicly thank Vince, her child's father, Logan's father, on her Instagram, and let everybody know that she was appreciative for Vince coming to her defense, because he did check David for how he treated. So David needs to know that Tamar is not alone. So while David will be at home with his mom for quite some time, because she'll be his new best girlfriend, Tamar will still be a Braxton and still be unbothered with him. He'll still be a nobody while she's walking into her next opportunity.